Well, we didn't announce this Facebook Live, but just got back from Canada. That was a fun tour that we were up there. We went up to the Jungle Farm in Red Deer and went over, then we went down through Banff. That is one of the most beautiful areas in the world. It was so fun driving through the Banff National Forest. Anyway, drove down through Banff over to Chilliwack. Well, that's kind of a funny place, but there's a really neat farm there, Gary Moran's Fantasy Farm there. It was really nice to see them and be able to plant their maize there. Looks like they've got some neat opportunities there. They were telling us about a farm down there that did some work with social media it was really amazing. They really put it together. It was for a Christmas activity. But I think they did over $1 million in business, if I understood correctly. And they hired this company to help them out with their social media. It brought the people out. So I just like to, and I jumped over onto the island, and I got this huge motorhome, 75 feet long, 13 foot tall. We pulled it onto a ferry and took that ferry across over onto the island. That was quite an amazing journey. Planted a maize over there, Pendray Farms. That was really fun for us as well. It's a good sized maize. They're got a lot of opportunity there in the Victoria area. Victoria is a beautiful city. That was kind of fun for us to see that. Took the ferry from there down to Port Angeles, which is in Washington. Dropped down and planted a maize down in Washington, the Bellingham area. Minder Meats does a maize on their farm there. Jim Carlson does a great job. Just a nice, cozy, fun little maize there, and really enjoys bringing people out to his farm, and we hope to be able to see him do that for many years to come, as he's done it for many years already. But he's quite excited to ramp things up again for another year. It was really nice to meet him. Then we ran over to Olympia, Washington, where there's the Rutledge Farm. And that was fun seeing Rick. They also, again, to put that plug back into social media a little bit and what that can mean. He was telling me they had a really big increase in business there this year. I don't want to say exactly how much it was, but it was quite a shocking. They had been working with a company that we recommended, Strategic Social Partners, and let's just say it was over a 50% increase in their business over a 1 year period of time. Obviously the weather had something to do that. The weather was kind of perfect, but really Strategic Social Partners really came through for them, helped them. They had to do a lot of the work and make the social media thing work themselves, but doing that with the online ticketing program, wow, quite amazing. They're pulling back a lot of their traditional media this year, putting a little bit more into this other avenue because it paid out so well last year. So as you're thinking about what you're doing for marketing, you know, we've seen a couple examples just this past week of what happened last year that are phenomenal over anything that I've ever seen before. So we are really excited about the online ticketing program. If you have any interest at all in doing online ticketing, please check out our Fast Pass. Take a look at that, see what we can do for you, and then we can also help you hook up with strategic social partners, and they can help you make that online ticketing work. Well, it's the social media, it's the marketing that actually sells it, but it is the once you've got a person sold, it's really nice to have them be able to buy that ticket while they're online. Anyway, got to get back on the road. We're headed to Utah today. Going to be climbing in this rig, headed down the road, plant another couple mazes, and hopefully I'll be home for too long, and then we're going to be off for the East Coast within this next week and plant mazes clear across the country. It's really nice to stop in, take a few minutes, just tell you kind of some of the things that we had seen and what we're excited about, and hope to see you soon.